Washington, D.C., September 9, 2025. The streets of Washington, D.C., usually the backdrop of routine political maneuvering, became the stage for one of President Donald Trump's rare unscripted appearances. On this day, he stepped out of his motorcade and strolled toward reporters outside Joe's Seafood, Prime Steak and Stone Crab, a restaurant just a few blocks from the White House. Cameras tracked his every step, as did the questions that followed him into the night. The occasion might have seemed casual, a presidential dinner with cabinet members in the capital, but the timing could not have been more charged. Hours earlier, Israel had launched strikes inside Doha, Qatar, targeting what it claimed were Hamas strongholds. The move rattled regional politics and reverberated back to Washington, where the White House was pressed for answers on whether the US had prior knowledge or consented to the action. When pressed by reporters, the president did not hide his dissatisfaction with Israel's actions. Donald Trump said, "Well, I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled about it." As the questions continued, Trump expanded his remarks, making it clear that he found the events of the day troubling. He said, "I don't have to do that. I'm not thrilled about the whole situation. It's not a good situation. But I will say this, we want the hostages back, but we are not thrilled about the way that went down today." Those words carried weight. While Trump has long positioned himself as one of Israel's strongest allies, the directness of his comment marked a rare public rebuke. The emphasis on hostages also hinted at the broader complexity: negotiations, back channels, and human lives hanging in the balance. The Middle East is not the only region testing US diplomacy. When asked about ongoing negotiations with Russia and the war in Ukraine, Trump acknowledged the burden of multiple conflicts running in parallel. Donald Trump said, "We have that one, Russia-Ukraine, and we have Gaza going on. We want to get them both solved," and ended. Reporters pressed further on whether direct contact with Russian President Vladimir Putin was imminent. The president appeared confident. He said, "I think so. I think this week or early next week." Such remarks underline the unusual moment in American foreign policy. The administration is juggling two wars, both involving entrenched adversaries and both demanding urgent solutions. Yet the president framed it with a casual certainty, suggesting optimism about quick progress where years of negotiations have stalled. If the foreign policy questions were uncomfortable, another matter risked becoming outright embarrassing. Just a day earlier, an alleged letter surfaced in the press, purportedly signed by Trump and addressed to Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced financier, whose name remains a flashpoint of scandal.